Hey everyone, I wanted to do some comparisons today on some different products that I absolutely love and try to tell you out of the ones I love which one I love the most, so that you don't go spending your money on stuff and go, I wish I'd gotten another one. And of course this is only my opinion. I'm not endorsed by anybody yet, even though I will have to tell you I got a little something today in the mail. I'm not quite sure why. I'm not big enough with followers to have gotten it really, but I do buy a lot of Chanel. So if they have this sense of a belly goat, and I think they do, for people who buy a lot of their products, they probably send out sample sizes of new products to get us hooked. And so this is the product that I got. And basically it's anti-aging stuff, and I know that I'll probably start getting a lot of that now because I'm using a lot of that now. But this is the Hydra Beauty Micro Serum, and it basically is an intense replenishing hydration technology. And you can read all about it because I don't have all the paragraphs to tell you. But it says Advanced Moisture Serum for the face, skin. Skin is replenished, protected, and radiant. So here it is. It's tiny. I always put things by my face so you can see about how big it is. And this is what's inside. So it's a mini size, and it is a pump style, and you literally just put a little droplet. I would put a little droplet on my middle finger. I'll just go ahead and do that because, you know, it's a little hard. There we go. Just a little bit. Oh, it's kind of runny. That much. And I just pat my fingers together and kind of get on the middle finger instead of my ring finger. And I just go right under the eyes. Just like that. This is very gel-like, by the way, so it's not pulling at all. And I'm going up by, I know I have all my makeup on, but it's end of day, so I don't care. And this will get through because I'm rubbing it in good. And I think that when you get any kind of product like this, by the way, for your eyes, you stay away from the tear duct area or too close to the actual waterline, but you do go back and forth right underneath there because that's where the product's needed. And I'm massaging it in, patting it in. And part of the reason you pat it in is for the texturizing and just the placement of the product. Also, when you tap your skin hard enough, which I'm not, and I don't think most people do, it does cause the blood to rise up to the skin, just like a bruise does coming up. And so it causes the blood to come up and really, you know, oxygenate. Is that the word? Oxygenate? Yeah. The skin, and also plump it. And so that does help this to absorb better and to make the eyes look better. And if I have any extra, don't ever waste it. It's expensive. I put it in between my brows because I'm getting a little bit of a wrinkle there, and then there's also this brow wrinkle, so I put it there. And have a little left on this, so I'll put it in the Cupid bow because that's starting to wrinkle. And you can put it here above your lip. This right here, as you age, drops structurally, so no amount of product's going to help that. So if somebody tries to tell you that they're selling something, nothing can change structural problems but plastic surgery. And it's not just plastic. They actually do muscular and some, who knows what all they do. I know that when they do plastic surgery for, you know, nose jobs, they break the bones sometimes. So I don't know that they wouldn't do that for, you know, what they do to try to correct this. It's when, you know, you get older, your mouth does that. So I always tell you guys the natural correction for that is smile, smile, smile. Because for one thing, people need to see you smile. You look better when you smile. And there's no real getting rid of this anyway. So it's better just to smile and make it go away that way. Okay, comparisons. Alright, I'm going to go kind of quickly because I just used so much time talking about that. But one of the things that I wanted to compare is eyeshadow primer. I have 3, and out of the 3, this is a very tough choice, by the way, because all 3 of these work really well. This is the Professional Eyeshadow Base by Chanel, and it is a pen brush or whatever, you know, where you go click, 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 and it some oozes out, and then you rub it on and then pat it in. And that is in color, oh my god, light. No, I'm sorry, beige. It's so tiny, I don't think you can even see it on film. Second is IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Lid Lines. What got me interested in this was the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, which is fantastic. It even made me buy the brush. I liked it so much. and the Bye Bye Pores powder, and it's a dual-ended brush. I've shown it to you before. But then I saw this, and this is basically their eye primer, and I tried it, and it's I think a doe foot applicator. Yeah, see, doe foot applicator. Again, you put it on your lid, and then you pat it in. You always really pat it in with your finger when it comes to eye primers. Then, last but not least, and I think this one wins, guys. I know it's an Old Faithful, but it's Urban Decay Primer Potion, and the one that I've really fallen in love with is Eden. Why Eden? Because there's 4 choices. There's their original one. There is Sin. I hate the names of Urban Decay products. Their eyeshadow palettes are one of my all-time favorites, but I cannot stand the names of half of them. But anyway, Sin is the champagne color one, which I really like to use if I'm putting it underneath foils, just because of the champagne. And then, what is the other one called? There's an anti-aging one, and I really liked that one a lot. But of the 4, I really like Eden, and the reason I like Eden is this is the actual color. And so if you have veins on your lid, or you have any kind of imperfections on your lid, or you just want a really solid beige base for your eyeshadow, this is the best. It is an ooze out. You have to unscrew it, which is not helpful at all, and you have to ooze it out. And I usually, again, instead of using my 4th finger, I usually use my middle finger when it comes to that, and I smooth it on, get it really close to the lash line, really get it good on my eyelid, and then up to the crease, and then I'll go ahead and lightly spread it all the way up to the brow, bring it down underneath the under eye area and in the inner area, any place that you would put any kind of shadow. So, and it really is good. It does kind of help your eyeshadows look more vibrant, and it also helps them to stay on and be more long lasting. So out of the 3, which those 3 are my favorites, my favorite is the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. Okay, next category is crayons, and when I say crayons, I mean liner crayons. I don't use a liner that's a liquid liner on my waterline because it gets all in your eye. One of my Old Faithfuls, and as you can kind of tell I'm doing these kind of 3, 2, 1 as far as their positioning, was Mary Kay eyeliner. It was the first one that really introduced me to kind of a really creamy liner that I almost could look at you and put it on, and it would just smooth right on with 1 or 2 swoops, enough for the day. Maybe I would reapply it once before I came home, because I always like to look really pretty for my husband versus the people I work with or my girlfriends. So when I come home is when I touch up my makeup. Some people do it the opposite, but remember, the guy that you're trying to get is your husband, and you never stop trying to get him. So anyway, that was the one that I started out with. All of these are scroll up. I do not like any of them that you have to carry around a stinking pencil, sharpener. That's just no. The second one that I really kind of fell in love with, at same reason, and I tried it out just trying to give her a shot, was Michelle Phan's M Cosmetics, and I really loved this one. I even think I liked it better than the Mary Kay. And again, it's a scroll up. It's a great product. It stayed on really good. It went on really creamy and smooth, so it was easy to apply. And then I tried this, and there is absolutely no comparison. This is It Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner, clinically proven anti-aging long wear. So it's got anti-aging properties. I literally could do this without looking. I'm not going to do that right now, but it goes on smoothly. 1 swoop. I always do 2 just because I do, but you only need 1 swoop. It is so creamy, and it stays on all day long. So it clearly wins It Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. Out of eyeliners that I use for the upper lash to give me a little wingtip sometimes, I really did like the L'Oreal Carbon Black Liner Intense. Now this is a brush product, as you can see, and I like it still, but there really is, out of these 2, and it's the only 2 I've ever really liked as far as that goes, the DHC Liquid Liner EX Perfect Pro Makeup. Absolutely, hands down, the best. Stila, I think, makes a really good one. I haven't tried that, and I hear it's awesome, but this is such a small and thin liner. When you put this on, it looks absolutely fantastic. It stays on. Literally, I can do both eyes in 1 swoop because it's so pigmented, and it's so, the brush or nib or whatever. It's not actually a nib. It seems like a very, very focused brush tip. It's just fabulous. I do have to order it through DHC Cosmetics. So anyway, but absolute hands down my favorite. Okay, just 2 more items, and that is I forgot one because I use it also as an under eye, but it's MAC Prep and Prime, and you could use this for an eye primer, but I mainly use this for under eye concealer, MAC Prep and Prime, and that is in Radiant Rose. Then I tried NARS, which NARS Creamy Concealer, everybody said this was the best of the best in light. By the way, I'm sorry, this MAC Prep and Prime is a scroll up brush where the product comes out by clicking it out. This is a doe foot applicator, as you can see, for the NARS. And then I fell in love with the Givenchy Mr. Light Correction Lumiere Pen, Instant Light Corrective Pen. And I think this is hands down the best ever. It's just really expensive. And it's, again, one that you scroll up. But one that I really like, and the only reason it beats that one, the only reason that this one beats the Givenchy Mr. Light, is the IT Cosmetics, because of its anti-aging properties, and also because one end is concealer and the other is brightener. And I don't always want to use both. So I absolutely love this product. I love a lot of IT Cosmetics stuff. Last but not least is eyebrow pencil or eyebrow products. I've tried everything. I've tried this is by, who is this by? It's L'Ecole Stylo. Who is that by? I can't see. L'Oreal. And it has to be sharpened, but I like it. It's a high wax product, and then I use just, you know, a spoolie eyebrow brush. And I've tried a lot of products. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Gel Mascara, and I do think this is a good product as far as it's got a tiny little brush, and it's good as a setting gel, and it also is tinted, so you could use it if you had enough brow hairs, but if you don't, this is not enough to fill in. I tried it and tried it and tried it. It's great for setting, but for filling in, I use the Almay, and I know this is weird, Raisin Quartz, and it's because it's not so dark. That's not actually what I've got on right now. I used a couple of things, and that's just it. I was out of this. It's out. It's scroll up, but it's Old Faithful because it's not harsh because of the color. It doesn't come off as a purple, because when it goes through the brow, it just kind of fills it in. It is waxy enough that it really does stay, and then I do use my spoolie afterwards and brush it up. But I wouldn't mind using the Brow Plumper from L'Oreal to set it with. But still, hands down, favorite product is the Almay Intense Eye Color. You could use this as an eyeliner as well. So it has dual properties, and it is my all-time favorite. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that comparison, and I'll see you again on my next video.